Hi, my name is Tamara Coleman. I'm the internship coordinator with Milwaukee Public Schools. Today, my colleagues and I will be sharing with you about youth apprenticeship and internships. We will tell you about how to get started, about the program, and what the process looks like.
Hi, I'm Terry Salzer. I'm the Youth Apprentice Coordinator for Milwaukee Public Schools.
Hi, I'm Emily Brown, the Work-Based Learning Planning Assistant for Milwaukee Public Schools. So let's get started by talking about internships and youth apprenticeships.
So what we're going to do is start with the Youth Apprentice Program, just some overview, key points. The Youth Apprenticeship Program is offered to current juniors and seniors who are looking to explore a career that they are seriously considering after high school. The program really helps them learn about the expectations of that career path, the skill set. They're exposed to multiple aspects of that industry. Their mentors will help and guide them throughout the process. Students are paid for their work experience and also take a class that's related to their youth apprentice career pathway. And upon completion, students do receive a skills certificate. The Youth Apprenticeship Program really helps students understand the relevance of their courses they're taking in school. It also rewards the positive behaviors that students have, such as being punctual, having a great work ethic and attitude, and being able to work as in a team. The youth apprentices that participate typically always graduate on time. It's very rare that they do not. And students that are participating in the YA program are definitely meeting that requirement for academic and career planning. There are two options for youth apprenticeship. The first option, level 1, requires that juniors or seniors work at least 450 hours in that school year. And the level 2 option, only juniors may participate because they start junior year and complete the 450-hour minimum that year, and then continue through the summer and into senior year to complete up to 900 hours minimum, but many students work more than that. Within those 1 or 2 years, students do receive 1 credit per semester for the work-based portion of their learning. Upon successful completion, youth apprentices receive a certificate of completion from the Department of Workforce Development. Students also may receive advanced standing or elective credits at the Tech College or UW system if the career path that they're enrolling in post-secondary aligns with their youth apprenticeship. And some students who have the opportunity to bridge to registered apprenticeship are able to receive credit for their youth apprentice hours. And many of our youth apprentices continue working after high school graduation with their YA employers, and they receive flexible work schedules, tuition reimbursement, and other perks while pursuing post-secondary education. There are 11 career clusters that align with the Youth Apprentice Program. I'm going to quickly give you a few examples. In agriculture, Teens Grow Greens is the nonprofit organization that works with our students. Students learn how to grow plants from seeds to seedlings to product, and they're actually able then to sell these plants to the general public. In architecture and construction, students work in the various skilled trades such as carpentry, electrician, masonry, and plumbing. In the arts, technology, and communications pathway, we only focus on the printing graphic arts. So printing companies are the typical work site. For finance, students would work as tellers either in banks or credit unions. In health sciences, we do have 5 different specialties. So it would be dental assistant, dietary aide, medical office, nursing assistant, or pharmacy technician. In hospitality, lodging, and tourism, we focus only right now on the wait staff portion. In information technology, students would be working with the hardware and software in computer technology. Manufacturing might be in the tool and die area or manufacturing processes area. Marketing is on pause right now, but students have worked in the marketing field at Manpower Group in the past. In the STEM field, students would be working mainly in the design area or in the manufacturing of circuitry and that kind of thing. And finally, transportation, distribution, and logistics. Students would be working either in auto truck dealership type settings, or they may work in logistics, which would be working in a warehouse, moving product, keeping inventory, that type of setting. Just going to give you a few examples of students in the workplace. The student works for Dental Associates. He's graduated, but still working as he goes on to Marquette's dental program. Because he worked in a level 2 youth apprenticeship, he learned skills in dental assistant as well as medical office. This student works as a dietary aide in a long-term care facility. Most of our dietary aides work in either long-term or hospitals. These two students graduated from the We Energies Design Youth Apprenticeship and were offered the registered apprenticeship with We Energies and continue to go to school, go to college, and work as design apprentices for We Energies. This student graduated from the Plumbing Youth Apprenticeship. Her employer was Milwaukee Public Schools Facilities and Maintenance, and she was offered a plumbing appliance repair apprenticeship after graduation, continues to work for MPS. And in this picture, she's actually working at her alma mater, Hamilton High School, repairing the swimming pool. The eligibility for youth apprenticeship is students must be a current junior or senior. Students can learn about youth apprenticeship as a freshman or sophomore, but may not participate until they're officially a junior. Students should really be considering the YA career path after high school. This is not just a part-time job. Students, if they don't already have at least a 2.0 and 90% attendance record, really should be striving to get at least to that point, because our employers do ask to see students' GPA, see their grades and their attendance record. And finally, students need to be enrolled in a related course while they're participating in youth apprenticeship. Schools that don't offer the related course that aligns with youth apprenticeship, the students can receive 2 different options for that coursework that we assist with. Students can either enroll in Start College Now, or they can enroll in an online course through Edgenuity, which the MPS schools offers. So just to give you an idea of the steps to youth apprenticeship. First, students complete the online application. Second, students follow up on any leads, any opportunities that are currently being offered. Students have to check email regularly for updates, or they could miss out on opportunities. And then once a student does finally get hired by a youth apprentice employer, they need to inform the YA staff as well as the college and career center staff so that we can move forward with registering them with the state. So here's the link to the Smarter Select Youth Apprentice application. Students need to complete this application before they can be communicated with. So students can complete this on a laptop, on their phone, wherever they have internet access. And if they need assistance, your college and career center staff do have office hours. So students should be checking their school's CACC office hours, so if they need help, they can receive it. Students and families need to be aware that completing a youth apprentice application does not mean the student is now a youth apprentice. Think about it. If a student would apply to Target and they turn in their application, are they now a Target employee? No, they have to first get called for an interview and get offered a position. So the same is with youth apprenticeship. Students are candidates until they are interviewing and hired for that youth apprentice opening at a particular company.
Hi, this is Tamara Coleman again. Internships. Now we'll turn turn over to internships. Internships are more of an exploratory opportunity for those who may not know what they're looking to get into, or maybe have an idea but have not worked in that area. It's sort of like a part-time job without the related coursework. However, students do have the opportunity to earn high school credits. Nearly all of our positions are paid, typically $9 to $11 per hour. Various time frames can be accepted, can be long-term or short-term, depending on your availability. Here are some student examples. We have a student here from Hamilton High School working as a line mechanic intern with We Energies. This student went through the training on how to become a line mechanic and worked full-time during the summer months with the actual crew. We also have a student here from Vincent High School who was a business intern at Johnson Controls. As you can see, this student attire is very different from the student who's working out in the field. This is a business casual office setting where she was working at half days during her senior year. The difference between youth apprenticeship and internships. The youth apprenticeship is definitely just a training and a career of interest. For those students who may be interested in healthcare, engineering, business, this is a training where you actually get that experience in the career. Long term, the minimum is 450 hours for youth apprenticeship, or 900 hours for 2 years of youth apprenticeship. This is always going to be a paid position with about $10 per average. And after completing either the 450 hours or the 900 hours, you will receive a certificate from the Department of Workforce Development. Internships are more of an experience. Either they can be short-term or long-term. I've seen internships from about 3 weeks, and then I've seen students actually graduate from high school and go on to work full-time for that company. They also can be paid or unpaid. Both these opportunities are entry-level positions, so you will be given the correct training and not expected to know more than what you should have. They also may end up with a full-time job offer after high school. And both of these programs offer hands-on experience, which means you just won't be sitting in the background. You'll actually be working at the facility. Here's our job board. You can find our job board at npsmke.com/job board. Our job board can be accessed from any computer or telephone. As you can see, we'll have all of the available positions either for youth apprenticeship or internship. You're able to click on that position, read about the position, find out where the position is, and actually apply directly from the job board. Who can help you? Who can help you? So sometimes this information can get a little bit messy. So you want to make sure you utilize the people who can assist you at your school. Your school counselor, your college and career center planning assistant, myself, Terry Sauzer, or Emily Brown. Your teachers can actually write recommendation letters. They can actually let you know what your strengths and weaknesses are. They can be very important in this process. Also, your school's career champion. Your school's career champion will be an assistant principal who can assist you as well. Preparing for the interview. So you've applied for the job, you got a call back, and now you're ready to prepare for the interview. It's always important as you prepare for the interview that you kind of talk to yourself, talk some good thoughts to yourself, have a good firm handshake when greeting the employer, good eye contact, introduce yourself using your first and last name. Make sure you speak clearly and confidently. You also want to make sure you are shaking hands from a standing position. Even if you have already seated when the interviewer comes in, you want to make sure that you get up and shake hands from a standing position. Interviewers want to know why they're listening to you. So it's very important that you're specific. So, for example, I'm interested in a summer job. I want to learn more about a specific career, so I'm better prepared for my future. Why you? Out of the 100 applications that employer receive, tell them why you're perfect for that job. I'm determined, I'm independent, enjoy working on computers, solving problems, etc. The 30-second elevator speech can assist you when it comes to being able to talk about yourself. This is a time where you can actually highlight all of your positive qualities, whether it's high grades in math, science, or English, perfect attendance, volunteer experience, club participations, or sports. Also, if you're proficient in any languages beyond English. Please see Google Classroom for more information about elevator speech. Resumes. Resumes are a very important factor for you getting the job that you're looking for. The goal for your resume is to share your contact information and also make a great impression. Sections of your resume will include contact information, objective, education, your work experience, any volunteer or extracurricular experience. It's always important to have a second set of eyes to look over your resume. You can actually see Google Classroom for examples of what makes a good resume. Employers from Milwaukee area gave us these qualities of what can set you apart. So you got the job, now you've applied for the job, you've interviewed, and now you got the job. You want to make sure you're keeping the job. So what's important is knowing about the company or research, sending a thank you note, show you did your homework, maintaining eye contact, give thought when you're asked that 3 to 5 year plan. Most high school students just say college. Why do you want to go to college? Where are you going to study? What are you going to study in? It's also important that you're being polite and respectful, not only just to the interviewer, but those who are in the office as well. Sincere curiosity, making sure you show up early for interview and to work every day. 10 to 15 minutes early is always the golden rule.
Okay, so now you're thinking, what next? So I'm going to review some next steps and resources that you can participate in after watching this video. So our first resource and opportunity is our Job Readiness Google Classroom. This Google Classroom will have other resources like resume building, interview skills, some career exploration opportunities. In order to access this Google Classroom, please see your College and Career Center planning assistant, and they will give you the updated code. The next opportunity is our work readiness courses. We have a few courses that you can take that will prepare you for interviews, resume writing, kind of figure out what you might want to do. And this will just kind of prepare you before you do those things. You can access this course through the Google Classroom as well. You can also participate in virtual mock interviews and our virtual industry panel sessions. So our virtual mock interviews will take place on the first Wednesday of every month at 1 p.m. And our virtual industry panels will take place on the second and fourth Wednesday of every month at 1 p.m. Within our virtual mock interviews, you will meet with a few community members and they will interview you so that you can practice and kind of work out your practicing skills before you go into a real interview. And our virtual industry panels will have different community members from different industries, and they will talk about their career path, and their organization, and how they got there. You can also sign up for these virtual mock interviews and virtual industry panel sessions within the Google Classroom. Some other resources that we have that are available to you is Zello. Make sure you log into your Zello account. All MPS students should be updating their work readiness activities during their ACP work time. We also have the Career and Tech Ed website here available for you to check out what other programs and opportunities are available to you. And then we have the DWD website on here. And this will show you the Wisconsin Department Workforce Development website. This will give you the ability to access what goes on in Wisconsin and what other opportunities within Wisconsin there are. So if you still have questions after this video, you can contact me, Tamara, or Terry, and here are our emails. So thank you for watching our video today, and please let us know if you have more questions. Bye.
Bye.